Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, a lot of you might have seen that new music video that I just put out. It's technically actually not a new music video. It's a re-release of a music video that I released here on the channel when I had like 100 subscribers. So I figured, you know what, now is the time to kind of repost that video. So if you have seen it, it's a music video of me. It's called for a song "Say We're Sorry," where I lit a piano on fire. I want to give a little bit of the backstory of how I found the piano, where I found it, why I lit it on fire, all this stuff. So the story behind it is I was living with my parents still. This was probably 2000 and something, 2018, 2007. No, I mean, it must have been 2017-ish. Yeah, definitely 2017. So I found that I was driving home to my parents' house. I saw this piano on the side of the road. I'm like, whoa, that's really cool. Like, a grand piano on the side of the road, like, those things are very expensive. I'm like, let me cop this grand piano. So I go outside to see it, and I was like, oh, like, the keys are all broken. Like, they don't necessarily all work. And then the next day it had rain, so like there was rain on it. Like, it was just, the thing was shot. So I'm like, this is not gonna work anymore. It's a broken piano. It's like straight up garbage. So I was like, you know what? One man's garbage is another man's treasure, right? So I ended up taking the garbage. It was all the way down the street from my parents' house. So like I ended up pushing it. I literally pushed it down the street for like, I don't know, like it probably an eighth of a mile, maybe. I mean, yeah, probably. I pushed it down the street, and then I get past my like neighbor's house. Well, I call my neighbor, I think, because I'm like, I'm here. I am pushing the thing down the street. I call my neighbor. I'm like, hey, I need help pushing this piano down the street. The wheels break, so now we're like dragging the piano. It was a nightmare. We get it to my parents' backyard. A friend ends up helping me filming the video. My dad's helping me in the video. Actually, if you watch the behind the scenes, I think it's called "What Did I Just Do" or "What Did I Do," um, and it's a little bit of the behind the scenes. It's like a minute long of me, actually, my dad and the guy helping me film. We took lighter fluid. My dad put lighter fluid inside of a water bottle, filled it up with in the water bottle, was spraying it on the piano, and then he had a torch that he was spraying, like an actual like a straight up torch, yeah, but with like a can at the bottom. So he was he was lighting the fire. It was several different takes, so like you could see that there was all these different like angles of the fire, different pieces burning, because it was several. I think it was 3 or 4 different takes that we did. If you notice, if you notice, my face was beet red because it was so hot by the fire. It was ridiculous. And then I look like after myself after the fact, and like half of my eyebrows are all singed. The arm of my hair is all singed. It was funny, man. And then what I did with the piano, like it was already broken already, so it was going in the garbage regardless. So then we got it into my dad's. My dad owns a construction company, and we got it into one of his trailers, and he ended up dumping it for me. But that's the story behind the piano. What ended up happening? It was a broken piano. A little side story is I was actually not playing the piano in that song. My friend Devin, who I'm gonna get him on the channel at some point, he's played the piano on my song "Say We're Sorry." He's played it on "Love Is Like Whiskey." He's played it on. The original "Believe," where I talk about I want someone to believe in me. He's played the piano on a bunch of different songs, and he is the person that had who originally recorded that, and I didn't exactly know what he was playing. Like, I didn't take the time to learn it, so it was like me. We actually brought out a speaker, and I was playing along to the song, and I was just going like this on the piano, pretending to play. I wasn't playing a single note, obviously, because the piano was on fire and half the notes didn't work. So that's a little behind the scenes on that. So hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video. If you want to check out the video, there'll be a link in somewhere on here, or you could just type in Jacob Restituto, "Say We're Sorry." Peace out.